What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the Choice Specs Decidueye. So despite the fact that Gen 7 is one of my least favorite generations in Pokemon, I still love a lot of the Pokemon that were introduced in those games, and one of my favorite was definitely Decidueye. I know it doesn't get a lot of love right now, and I know a lot of people decide to go for the Hisuian Decidueye over the regular one, and rightfully so. It does have a lot of really good moves and things that could counter things like Incineroar, but still, I think that Decidueye would be a really fun Pokemon to use. I mean, it has a chance to be a special attacker, despite the fact that the attack stat is higher than the special attack stat, just only by, I think, like 7 or 8 points, something like that. So that means that, realistically, you can go either way. And in this case, we decided to go with a special attacking Decidueye. Main reason being, why not? Could be a lot of fun. Plus, if they think that you're going to be a physical attacker, they could then end up sending out something with like Intimidate, something like Will-O-Wisp, which, yes, you don't want to get burnt. However, that's still a lot better if you're a special attacker than you are a physical attacker. So if they spend a lot of time trying to lower your physical attack, when you're really a special attacker, then you're essentially wasting their turns by trying to make your attack lower when you're just going to take them out with something like a Leaf Storm, Shadow Ball, or even something like a Hurricane. So even though Decidueye does have a lot of really awesome physical attacks too, like Spirit Shackle, does have Brave Bird, which is extremely strong, which is why a lot of people do go with the physical one, and why I may end up going with a physical one myself down the road. But still, being able to have something like Hurricane and Leaf Storm, which are two really good moves to use in the place of those, it's still really great to have. And when you have Choice Specs and even Overgrow, which will end up powering up something like Leaf Storm and Energy Ball if you're below 130 or max HP, you're going to have a lot of multipliers working in your favor when you're trying to take out the opposing Pokemon. And the awesome thing about having Hurricane on Decidueye as well is the fact that we do have Pelipper with the automatic rain, and even Murkrow with the manual rain as well. And that means that Hurricane is going to hit 100%. And that means that if you're facing something like Sneasler, that's really great because that's weak to it. And if you're able to hit a 100% accurate Hurricane on them in that first turn because they don't think that they can end up faking you out, then hey, you're good to go. And yes, they can't fake you out because you are a ghost type, and it's not like they have Scrappy or anything, so you're really safe from that perspective. You can always Terrastalize into Fairy. Yes, you do have that risk of getting Dire Clawed on that first turn if they don't want to go a fake out into something like Murkrow, but still, that's the risk that you're going to end up taking. But either way, you can always surprise them with that. And again, if you do stay the ghost type, they're not going to be able to hit you with like a close combat. And also Dire Claw is going to be a neutral hit because, yes, grass is weak to it, but the resistance with the ghost basically cancels those out, and it's going to be a neutral hit, and you should end up surviving at least one. And then not just that too, but you could also have a really good counter for something like Dragapult, because with that Shadow Ball, that could be something that's super effective. And if they do end up Terrastalizing into Dragon and going Dragon Darts, you can always end up Terrastalizing into Fairy to be able to ignore the Dragon Darts, and then you can end up, kind of chipping away at it, as typically they are banded, so you'll probably end up having to just deal with that. You can just take them out with a Hurricane, Leaf Storm, Shadow Ball, whatever you end up going with. Probably Shadow Ball because that would be super effective if it didn't Terrastalize, but still, it all depends on what position you're at on the field. So again, a lot of really good things that you can do with Decidueye, and the fact that you are a special attacker with the Choice Specs means you're going to be doing some really good damage, and if they think that you're a physical attacker, you can definitely waste their time with that. And hopefully we can end up seeing some situations like that where we get Intimidated or Will-O-Wisp or something like that, and we just end up taking them out with a special attack. Let's hope, but we'll see when we end up getting to the battle. So we will, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Well, let's get into the battles. Oof, well, if I am not mistaken here, looks like we're facing a Trick Room team. Not necessarily what we want to see, of course. And I don't think that there's really going to be... Actually, I take that back. I have an idea. We're going Decidueye, we're going Archaludon. We're doing that to start. I am going to bring Sylveon. I don't know why I'm thinking Murkrow. Honestly, we're going to go Scizor. We're going to go Scizor. I know it doesn't seem smart, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to do it anyway. So, my plan on this one is, my assumption is this is in DD and Hatterene. So we're gonna go, yeah, oh, excuse me, and Gardevoir, my bad, excuse me. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go for, that's not great, because them raising their special defense is not gonna be good for us. But I'm hoping that a Leaf Storm is gonna do a good amount of damage over there, and enough to potentially take out, and we're going for the Flash Cannon. If we could crit here, that would be great to be able to take away that special defense boost, but... Come on, is that realistic? Either way, Archaludon outspeeds, so realistically it doesn't matter. You would think I would know that, but no, I don't. That's okay. We still do a good amount of damage there. They will get the Trick Room. That's gonna be okay, though, realistically. We're gonna swap into Scizor. And we're going Flash Cannon again. Is this going to be the bear? Oh, it's the mushroom. Everyone's favorite. It's fine. Scizor does have Fury Cutter, which I think is going to be good against them too. Oh, we underspeed them? Let's go! Love to see that. That's a resist on Scizor. Love to see that too. And let's... Okay, so it's not... Oh, Bug and Poison, my bad. I forget that that thing's poison sometimes too, you know what I mean? Either way though, still think that Fury Cutter is going to be the best move, and realistically it's the only move we can go with here. I'm hoping it's going to be worth it to swap into Decidueye. I have my doubts. I'm just hoping that they don't spore into... Sorry, you know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget about that as well, with the telepathy. So they may just spore into Scizor on this one. So I'm actually really tempted to protect. And this is the reason why I should have ended up bringing out, Pelipper. Was because I want that Hurricane to be 100%. But I'm going to take my chances, and let's see if we can knock out the Mushroom. And to prevent the Spore into Scizor. Come on. Hit for me, please. Bye, Mushroom. Love to see it. Decidueye is going to be dead soon, but still, hey, I like the spot that we're in, despite the fact that they just came out. Pardon me. Here's the good thing, though. There's only one in Trick Room, and they're probably just going to have to move here. So let's go. Oh shoot, I forgot that we're locked into Hurricane. Let's go Fury Cutter over there. Let's try for the Hurricane. Why not? What are they going to do? Go Earthquake? They're going to protect. That's cool. We can deal with that because, again, it's the last turn of Trick Room. Get Fury Cutter, which means the next one is going to get that boost up, which is great. I kind of wish I locked into a grass move now, but Again, still happy with the position that we're in right now. That's good, but unfortunately they're going to bring it right back. We are going to save our Terra, obviously. I think it's going to have to be for Archaludon, realistically. So let's go Fury Cutter over there. Let's go with the Hurricane into the Bear. Sorry if that rhymed. And again, forgetting about the speed. Get the Fury Cutter. That's good. At least we knocked them out. But... hey, nice crit too. But unfortunately here, they do go EQ. That does take them both out. Not great, but we're going to be fine. Here's what we're going to end up doing, because we still have 2 Mons left. I'm very confident with the 2 Mons that we have left, especially with the burn damage that's still going on. So let's obviously go Sylveon, let's go Arch, and let's Draco Meteor, and let's Hyper Voice. Sorry, I didn't mean to elongate the Hyper Voice, but I had to. Yeah, because they have Terra, and my guess is that is going to be a Ghost Terra. So, let's go Hyper Voice. Let's Terra. Let's Draco Meteor. So this is going to make it so if they go Earthquake, we end up resisting it. We're going to go to +1. We're going to be good to go. If they read that and go Facade, that only hits one of our Mons, you know? So I feel like it's a pretty foolproof, safe plan right here. Yep. Oh my goodness, a Ghost Terra to avoid the Body Press? Realistically, it's the smartest thing to go with, you know? It's a really good way to counter a lot of that stuff, and you only have a couple of weaknesses with the Ghost, and one of those weaknesses wouldn't hit you if you didn't Terrastalize, so you're pretty safe from that perspective. Not bad. Not bad, that's what I'm talking about. We were able to kind of dodge a bullet right there, and we're able to actually pick up that win. I'm upset that that last Hurricane didn't hit, don't get me wrong, but as long as we come out on the winning side of it, I'm happy. Good game. Oh, nice. This team is actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's pretty dope. That doesn't mean I'm not going to start with Decidueye and Murkrow, though. You know what I mean? I love the fact that they have Cinderace and Greninja, my second favorite Pokemon. Hate the fact that they have Pelipper. But realistically, again, we're going to be okay here, I think. The one thing I'm worried about with bringing Sylveon would be the fact that they do have Poison on their team. But we could always save the Terra and go with the Water. Although it is possible that we might have to start out with the Terra with Decidueye. Either way, we will definitely see as time goes on. As much as I'd love to bring Pelipper, again, I really don't want to help them with Palafin. I'm a little worried with Archaludon with some of the fighting moves, too. Scizor would be really tough as well. They would be a Terra Hog at this point. You know what? I'm gonna bring Archaludon. If I can get the right switch in, where like it goes for something like a Jet Punch or something like that into a certain spot, we can take that Jet Punch, we'll resist it, and we'll get the +1. So hopefully we can time that. That way they don't go for like close combat right away. If they have that. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Terrastalize. We're going to go Hurricane into Cinderace. And we're going to go Rain Dance right away. That's us terrestrializing. That means that they did not. Obviously, they wouldn't with Cinderace, because I would imagine that's Libero, so they can change their type just with their first move. So I'm a little worried they might end up going with, like, a Protect. They don't. That's good for us right there. We're going to get the Rain Dance next. They may go for a Fire move, though. Maybe Pyro Ball. Yep. Yikes, that still did a lot of damage. We'll get the Hurricane, though. Good damage into Cinderace. And we get the Confusion. That's even better. I can appreciate that. So let's go with the Hurricane and Talonflame this time. And let's get a Tailwind. Here comes a Brave Bird. Yeah, I should have swapped out. Should have swapped into the big guy. That's alright. Still got some really good damage with the Hurricane and the Rain. That's nice. I wish we could have used the Grass move, though. That's alright. We'll get the Tailwind here, and then now we have to deal with... Oh, a confused Cinderace. One that misses a high... Oh, wait, never mind. One that misses a high jump kick. Sorry, that faked me out at first, and then they gave me the miss. So apparently a confused Cinderace cannot hit with the high jump kick, and that puts us in a much, much, much better spot. So let's bring out the big guy. Hi, Greninja. And here's what we're going to do. Let's go Electro Shots. I don't know why I'm like so against going Foul Play right now into Greninja. My worry with Talonflame is if they protect, you know. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it in the Greninja slot. That's fair. Thankfully in the rain that's not going to do much. It's going to get us +1, which is great. A little recoil. Ice Beam. Son of a bitch. That's okay though. We tank. No freeze? No freeze. We'll get the Foul Play. That's going to do more damage now because they took away their resistance to the dark, which is great. We're going to get this to be able to knock out Talonflame. They're no longer going to have Tailwind later on if they need it. We still have an extra turn of Tailwind over them because we put it up in the second turn. And that puts us in a really good spot right here. Very happy with where we're at. Who do you got next, though? And now they are forever an Ice type. Hydreigon! Got you, my friend. It's a little worrisome, I'm not gonna lie. We're +1 in our special attack. Why would I not go for a Flash Cannon or a Draco Meteor? Honestly, my worry is because they do still have Terra, that they're going to Terrastallize into like Steel or something like that. That's why I want to go Body Press. But if they're Fire, Draco would still be great. But I think I'm going to chance to go with the Body Press. And let's Foul Play into Greninja again. Wow, that did more than what I was expecting. Yikes, that's rough for us. Now we have to leave this up to Sylveon. And now they are going to be able to Terrastallize. However, we do have our Tailwind up, which is great. Realistically, I probably should have swapped into that. So let's go with the Hyper Voice. Here comes the Steel Terra, I would imagine. Did they already Terrastallize and I just forgot? that must have been the case. Did they really? Am I really that out of it today? Did work really take that much out of me? I'm gonna have to watch that back when I edit, but if they did still have Terra, I don't know why you wouldn't have there. Either way, though, we pick up the win. I'm happy about that. Good game. Looks like we're looking at a little bit of pledge. Now, I will say the good thing here is the fact that we are facing a Scizor. The only reason why I say that's a good thing is because I feel like Decidueye could actually be pretty decent against Scizor. I mean, it won't be able to get faked out, close combated. Dire Claw is a neutral move. But hey, I think we have enough power, especially with like Hurricane, to be able to take that thing out right away, you know? So let's go Decidueye, let's go Murkrow. Tell me if you've heard that before. Because this could be Pledge, too, and that would not be great for us. And let's also go Scizor. And let's go Archaludon, too. I know that leaves us with 2 ground weaknesses, but again, we could always Terrestrialize into either Bug or Fire. Well, not Fire, because we don't want to be weak to ground still. I guess Scizor would be neutral to it, though, right? Because of the Bug. So, I think we'll be fine. But we can always Terrestrialize into Bug with, oof. Okay, well, that's not great. But with Archaludon if we wanted to. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Leaf Storm over there, or at least we're going to try to. Let's pick up the Tailwind here, too. Okay, we can get some really good damage over there. That would be ideal. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's rough because we wanted to go for a haze on that one. Not that it's going to matter because Murk is dead. It's okay though because you know who we get to bring in next? Let's go Archaludon. I think that's going to be a smarter call here. We're going to have to go back with the Leaf Storm. I think it's going to be Decidueye's last move, unfortunately. I really don't want to go for a Draco right away. You know what I mean? Part of me actually thinks that Sylveon might... No. I was going to say might protect on this one. Still go for that, though. Yeah, it's a follow me. I figured it would be something like that. But just in case, it doesn't matter, though. We'll get the Flash Cannon. Not going to do much, but if you lower special defense, that'd be great. But it didn't. That's okay. Nice. Is that a crit? No, that is just a really damn good move. So we do lose Decidueye, and that is a lot of damage over on Archaludon. I know it's a neutral hit, but damn. That's a little rough, but now we can bring out Scizor. We do have double steal. Let's go with the Fury Cutter. Let's go with the Flash Cannon. Fine, I'm hoping that Fury Cutter with the Technician boost is gonna KO. Sorry, I've mixed up the speeds. Well, hey, that picks up. That's awesome. So we finally take out Electabuzz 2 Pokemon later. And Arch just keeps going down. At least we go up in Stam. That's great. And there's the Chomp. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to go for the Bullet Punch over there. And let's go for the Draco Meteor into Garchomp. Good, we picked that up. And now we just have to hope they are not Scarf and outspeed us. Scared me for a second. Goodbye, Chomp. Okay, that's good. That might have been our last turn of Tailwind, though. And that would not be great for us. But, yep. But we can still try to deal with that. Again, we do actually have priority with the... son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine, though. That's fine. What do they have? Close combat? Yeah, that'll do some good damage into Scizor, but what can you do? Let's go Bullet Punch. Let's do that. Let's Draco one more time. I don't know why I'm going to the Bug Tear. I think I'm just doing this for fun, I guess. There's no way we're going to survive a, you know, like a close combat. Even if it is resisted at +3. We're dead. Do half. Let's go. That's huge. Can we survive? We cannot because of the crit. Okay, come on. We need a crit on this Draco now. Although the special defense drop right there is going to help us, and we have a shot of KOing them. That's rough. Maybe not. Never mind. We still get it. Let's go. That was a close one in the end. We realistically probably should not have won that one. But I'm not going to argue with it. So while not the strongest special attacker and a Pokemon that actually has some really cool physical moves and just a touch better in their base stats in the attack, Special Attack Decidueye is still a lot of fun to end up using because, again, a lot of people will think that you're going to be a physical attacker. So maybe they send out an Intimidate. Maybe they end up going with like a Will-O-Wisp or something like that to be able to limit your attack power. They're going to be surprised when they get hit with a special attack. And having strong moves like Leaf Storm and Shadow Ball, which are great stab moves, another move like Hurricane, which, because we have the manual rain with Murkrow and the automatic rain with Pelipper, ends up becoming 100%. And also having Energy Ball as a possible move too are really great moves to end up having. And because we have Overgrow, if we're down a third of our max HP or less, that's going to make Leaf Storm and Energy Ball much stronger, and obviously the Choice Specs end up adding that 50%. So you have a lot of things really working in your favor with the Special Attack Decidueye. And again, if they think that you're going to be a physical attacker and they try to do things to limit your physical attack, they're going to be surprised when you end up being able to knock them out, regardless of all that stuff that they're doing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.